This is going to blow your mind. Welcome to this comprehensive overview of World War II, crafted specifically for UPSC aspirants. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the causes, major events, key participants, and the aftermath of this global conflict. Let's delve into the history that shaped the modern world. The seeds of World War II were sown in the aftermath of World War I. The war had left Europe in ruins, with economies shattered and societies deeply scarred. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, aimed to ensure peace but instead planted the roots of future conflict. The Treaty of Versailles imposed harsh penalties on Germany, leading to economic turmoil and political instability. Germany was forced to accept full responsibility for the war, pay massive reparations, and cede territory. This created a sense of humiliation and resentment among the German people, which would later be exploited by extremist political movements. The Great Depression further exacerbated these conditions, paving the way for the rise of totalitarian regimes in Germany, Italy, and Japan. The global economic crisis of the 1930s led to widespread unemployment, poverty, and social unrest. In Germany, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party capitalized on these hardships, promising to restore national pride and economic stability. These nations sought to expand their territories, driven by nationalism, militarism, and a desire to overturn the post-World War I order. In Italy, Benito Mussolini aimed to recreate the Roman Empire, while in Japan, militarists sought to dominate East Asia. The aggressive expansionist policies of these regimes led to a series of conflicts and invasions, setting the stage for a global war. The failure of the League of Nations to effectively address these aggressions further emboldened these totalitarian states, making World War II almost inevitable. World War II saw the involvement of major global powers. On one side, the Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan, pursued aggressive expansionist policies. Opposing them were the Allied powers, led by the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, the United States, and China. These leaders and their decisions shaped the course of the war and the world. The war was marked by several pivotal events and battles that shaped the course of history and determined the fate of nations. These events were not just military confrontations, but also moments of immense human struggle and resilience. Germany's blitzkrieg tactics quickly overran Poland, demonstrating a new form of warfare that combined speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. This lightning war strategy caught the world off guard and set the stage for further German advances. France and much of Europe fell under German occupation in a matter of weeks. The rapid fall of France was a significant blow to the Allies and showcased the might of the German military machine. The occupation brought about a period of hardship and resistance within the occupied territories. The Battle of Britain showcased the resilience of the British people against relentless air attacks. Despite being outnumbered, the Royal Air Force managed to defend the skies over Britain, preventing a German invasion. The courage and determination of the British people during the Blitz became a symbol of defiance and hope. The attack on Pearl Harbor by Japan brought the United States into the conflict, marking a turning point in the war. The surprise attack on December 7, 1941, galvanized American resolve and led to a full-scale entry into World War II. This event shifted the balance of power and brought new resources and manpower to the Allied cause. The D-Day landings in Normandy in 1944 were crucial in liberating Western Europe. Operation Overlord, as it was known, involved meticulous planning and coordination among the Allied forces. The bravery of the soldiers who stormed the beaches of Normandy paved the way for the liberation of France and the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany, leading to the eventual fall of Berlin and the defeat of Nazi Germany. The final battles in Berlin were fierce and marked the end of the Third Reich. The Soviet troops' advance into the city signaled the collapse of Nazi resistance and the end of the war in Europe. The ruins of Berlin stood as a testament to the devastation of the conflict and the beginning of a new era. Despite numerous efforts to prevent the outbreak of war, the failure of diplomacy became evident. The League of Nations, established to maintain peace, was unable to curb the aggressions of the Axis powers. The Munich Agreement of 1938, which allowed Germany to annex the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia, is often cited as a policy of appeasement that only delayed the inevitable conflict. The aftermath of World War II reshaped the global order. The war left an indelible mark on the world, altering the political, social, and economic landscapes of numerous countries. Cities lay in ruins, economies were shattered, and millions of lives were forever changed. The war resulted in an estimated 70 to 85 million fatalities, widespread destruction, and a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale. The sheer scale of the devastation was unimaginable, with entire communities wiped out and countless families torn apart, and the redrawing of national boundaries. The geopolitical landscape of Europe and Asia was significantly altered, with new countries emerging and old ones disappearing. These changes laid the groundwork for future conflicts and alliances. The United Nations was established in 1945 to prevent future conflicts and promote international cooperation. This new international body aimed to foster peace and security, human rights, and development across the globe. The hope was to create a platform where nations could resolve their differences through dialogue rather than warfare. The Marshall Plan aided in the reconstruction of Europe, providing much-needed financial assistance to war-torn nations. This economic support was crucial in helping countries rebuild their infrastructure, revive their economies, and restore a sense of normalcy to their citizens' lives. While the Nuremberg trials sought justice for war crimes. These trials were a landmark in international law, holding individuals accountable for atrocities committed during the war. They set a precedent for future prosecutions of war crimes and crimes against humanity. The war also set the stage for the Cold War, a period of intense geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. This ideological conflict between capitalism and communism dominated global politics for the next several decades, influencing international relations and leading to numerous proxy wars. A period of geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Berlin airlift, the Korean War, and the Cuban Missile Crisis were just a few of the flashpoints during this era. The world lived under the constant threat of nuclear war, with both superpowers amassing vast arsenals of weapons of mass destruction. The Cold War shaped the second half of the 20th century, leaving a legacy that continues to influence global politics today. As we reflect on the causes and consequences of World War II, it's crucial to understand its lessons for the future. The importance of diplomacy, international cooperation, and the pursuit of peace cannot be overstated. For UPSC aspirants, a deep understanding of this conflict is essential not only for exams but also for comprehending the complexities of global politics today. Thank you for watching this comprehensive overview of World War II. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Dive deeper into history with our other videos, and join our community of lifelong learners. Stay curious, stay informed, and let's explore the past to understand our future.